For me, preparing for a new season in the shooting sports reminds me of when I was growing up in Alaska, and the snow melted enough to where we could finally get our bikes out. Those first few minutes on a bike, you could still do it, but they weren't the best. So for me, my preparation needs a little bit of runway, a little bit of reacquaintance after some time off. So I break my prep down into what I call the 4 M's: mindset, marksmanship, manipulation, and then finally movement. Since mindset kind of undergirds and overarches everything we do in the shooting sports, I want to start with that. So I'll start by just watching videos from my last season. And I'll start making a list. First match of this year, for example, involves working with a slung rifle. I'll set some goals, and then a daily and weekly dry fire and live fire game plan. So when it comes to actually handling guns, marksmanship. Can I actually hit a target? Start with pistol, because that's the skill set that atrophies the fastest out of the 3 and 3 gun, for example. So start handling my pistol, making sure I can align my sights when I hold the gun up in front of my face. And I'll just start with that and dry fire. Then I'll go out to the range, make sure I can hold the gun up in front of my face, align the sights, and hit a target. Then we'll work on transitioning between targets. And I'll just start adding to it. Do the same thing with the long guns. And that's where manipulation comes in, making sure all the things that involve keeping the guns running are all in check. So in dry fire, as marksmanship and manipulation drills become more complex and I get more comfortable with them, reacquainting myself with my guns, I'll start adding movement to them, because rarely in the action shooting sport is anything ever done in a static position. And like I said, mindset kind of undergirds and overarches all of this, right? So I have really made it a priority not to allow myself to get discouraged or mad at myself for not being able to do that one thing that I was really good at last season because I didn't touch my guns for a month or two, right? Just let it be what it is. I let it flow. I'm patient with myself because I know it'll come back. It always does. I let the reps build slowly. I don't even get too gung-ho on the first few dry fire sessions. Some days they're 10 minutes, they're not 30 minutes, because that's all I got in me, right? And since getting down on myself never ever produced anything great for me in my own life, learning to let it go has been extremely helpful. I love the fact that in the action shooting sports, there's no such thing as a perfect score. So really, what is it about at the end of the day? It's about being able to consistently put your best foot forward and produce your best possible level of performance that you've ever done. When you create those conditions, that's when the wow moments, I didn't even know I could do that kind of things, the magic moments happen on the clock.